So I had another video planned, but that kind of fell through. So now I'm just going to steal an idea from somebody more talented and popular than me.
Hack fraud.
It's the YouTube way. This is every Star Trek series reviewed in 10 words or less. The original series. I forgot how weird this show could get.
Where are you going to look for Spock's brain?
The animated series. Watching this makes you appreciate movement.
Jim's talking to a table.
I don't think so, Doctor.
There used to be only 2 examining tables in this room. Now there are 3.
I just realized that.
The Next Generation. All around, the best series. Love me, Space Dad! Deep Space Nine. Probably should have left the wars to other stars. Voyager. Robert Picardo is amazing. That's all I got.
Hello? Sick Bay to Bridge? I believe someone has failed to terminate my program.
Enterprise. Computer and program.
Computer and program.
The Kelvin timeline. Nothing I don't love about this. Nothing I like about... Star Trek Discovery. You guys know less is more. Star Trek Picard. Can humans and humans made of plastic ever get along?
They will seek to destroy them, and in so doing, destroy themselves.
By ones who recognized that conflict would always arise between synthetics and organics.
Okay, so yeah, that was the review of them. Now let's do a ranking of them, because there's only 9, so why the hell not? The worst in the series is easily Enterprise. What do you get when you combine unlikable characters with poorly thought out scripts? Well, you get Enterprise. Star Trek Discovery. Yeah, the main criticism still stands. Quit spouting bullshit every 5 seconds, and maybe I can get into your deep character work. The animated series. It's got some good episodes, but the animation is so cheap, and I have a really hard time getting away from that. Voyager. I really liked Robert Picardo, and I thought 7 of 9 brought something interesting to the cast, but this is a case of 2 characters in the entire series that I really like. And yeah, there are some good episodes, but for every timeless and living witness, there's a threshold or a Q-who. Picard. It's the middle of the list. There's really not much to say. It could be better, it could be worse.
He said it! He said it!
The major criticism I have still stands, but I'll give them this. They had the balls to create this, big standoff between fleets, and they didn't pull the trigger. Instead, they said it was resolved peacefully, which is exactly how a Picard series should end. And it's the first time in the entire show I felt like, oh, we are watching a series about Picard. Deep Space Nine. It's like Voyager, only less overtly bad. I did not find the Dominion War entertaining at all. So, the entirety of the last 2 seasons are basically a write-off for me, because I just don't freaking care. And seeing, ship after ship explode all the goddamn time just leads me to be kind of bored. I don't think Star Trek does wars very well, if you can't tell. But still, there's some good character stuff in this. I enjoy the relationship between Jake and Benjamin Sisko. I just kind of wished that, I enjoyed the other characters nearly as much. The Kelvin timeline. Yeah, I know, I'm putting this above Deep Space Nine. Everyone's gonna hate me. I think 2009 Star Trek is a decent reboot of the series to get it more into line with, the Hollywood blockbuster. I'm perfectly alright with that interpretation. Not everything has to be how it was. And I'm kind of ambivalent about Into Darkness. Was it bad? Yes. Was it the worst movie I saw that year? No. But I frickin' love Beyond. I can't even tell you why, but Star Trek Beyond is probably my favorite Star Trek movie. Which leads the top 2 spots to be... The original series. Weirdly, the data effects don't bother me as much as the data animation in the animated series, and it is the quintessential Star Trek. Even the series' bad episodes are kind of enjoyably bad.
Spock's brain.
Spock's brain. Spock's brain. Spock's brain.
Spock's brain is infamous. I love Spock's brain. It is so stupid, and I love every moment of it. Which means the best is, yeah, TNG. After a rough after the first 2 seasons, which were frankly kind of rough, the series really started hitting its stride around the 4th season. Per series, I just feel like this has the most top tier episodes. The Inner Light, Who Watches the Watchers, Best of Both Worlds, and the one decent series finale. This combined with the likable cast that still had good chemistry, and probably the best opening theme music, leads the Next Generation to be easily the best series, in my humble opinion. And I was just thinking the 10 words or less thing would be really fun to do for every episode.
Ah, so it works like the holodeck.
The what now?
From Star Trek.
Some of us spent the late 80s and early 90s getting laid, Smith.